if it's in the trunk,
legal limit also.
how do you use it for protection if it's in the trunk and you can't reach it?
Hey, when I need it, like I said,
Did you put it back there whenever we were behind you?
No, how? How am I do that? It was in the trunk. How am I do that? From the driver's seat.
Pull the seat down?
I have my seatbelt on.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today? I hope that your day is going fine. If not, I hope tomorrow gets better. I want to take this time out to say thank you to everyone who's tuning in to the videos. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do so, and make sure to toggle that notification bell to stay current with all of the videos that we're posting. I don't know how many times we see police just being absolutely ridiculously rude. Even when a person is doing everything right, they still prick holes. This is a trigger warning in this video. You might get pissed off. I'm letting you know. Check it out.
I mean, that's a legal way to ride with it, right? Either you can host it in the trunk or host it in the case in the glove box.
Why do you keep it in the trunk?
I mean, it's one of the two options. Shit, I wasn't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So I'm headed home, so I just leave it in the trunk. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere heavy or nothing like that, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to ride with it.
What do you carry it for?
Protection.
Okay.
It's Jacksonville.
Well, I get that. I mean, I agree with that. I agree with carrying for protection, but if it's in the trunk,
legal limit also.
how do you use it for protection if it's in the trunk and you can't reach it?
Hey, when I need it, like I said,
Did you put it back there whenever we were behind you?
No, how? How am I do that? It was in the trunk. How am I do that? From the driver's seat.
Pull the seat down?
I had my seatbelt on.
Huh?
I had my seatbelt on.
Yeah, when I walked up to you.
Was the seat reclined back?
I don't know when you put the seat.
Bro, when y'all put it behind me, I rolled the windows down. How's that possible?
I didn't see that. I didn't see your windows come down.
Stupid. I'm not finna ride.
I didn't say you're stupid. I'm asking you a simple question. I asked you a simple question.
Right.
I'm a police officer. If I see something suspicious, I should ask.
Right, but why would I give y'all the reason to take me to jail when I know I'm within my legal limit?
Okay, so exactly. So you would say you're not going to say the thing that might get you in trouble,
right? I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth is, it was in the trunk.
Fair enough. That's why I'm asking you. Why does your voice keep getting so high?
Come on.
I'm just trying to ask a question, dude. Jesus Christ. He just thinks he's smarter than everybody, and that's why he did what. You know.
I mean, if you're gonna carry one, that does usually get back there.
That's what I said. I was like, why do you carry it? Yeah, for protection.
It's not gonna protect you back there.
How is that protection?
Do you have a concealed permit?
No, that's why. I'm assuming not. That's why he said he carries it in a legal place. Otherwise, he'd be allowed to have it on him. Just to confirm, you do not have a concealed permit, right?
No.
All right. Why is that?
Because I tried to get one and said I couldn't get it.
Why not?
Shit, I don't know.
Are you a convicted felon?
No, y'all have seen it.
No, wouldn't. Are you convicted of felon in another state?
No.
Okay.
Drop your comments in the comment section. They tell you, as a black man, when you get pulled over, pull over. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Let your windows down. Cut the lights on in the car. This is the stuff that they tell us to do. Now, I don't know anybody else get these type of trainings. Let me ask all of the white fellas on here. Be real with me. Do y'all get taught this? Because they sure tell us to do this so we can look non-threatening. This video, there's a longer video to this. I will put the link in the description. There is a longer video of this, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I can tell you now, if I'm going to have to say one thing he should have did, but I don't think he should have did it. I'd have took my chances too. But the law does say in Florida, when the police pull their lights on you, to pull over. He didn't do that. He said he slowed his car down. I think he drove over 300 yards, which is the length of 3 football fields, at a slow speed with his hazard lights on. This is what he did. Now, if I'm ever in this case, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to dial 911 and let them know, hey, I'm in a dark area. Could you please let them know that I'm not pulling over in this dark area, even though the law says you're supposed to. But let me tell you something. This man probably saved his life by pulling over in the business parking lot. Needless to say, he's a veteran. He's a veteran. Now, not saying that veterans not crazy, because, you know, sometimes people have problems, but this guy did everything they asked him to do. If you go and look at this video, he pulled over. When he pulled over, he put his hands out the window. He had his registration and license in the window. You should see how they went and they addressed him. Now, I understand they have to be cautious. I'm not going to say don't be cautious, but this man put his hands out of the window. They telling him to get out of the car. The man's seatbelt was on. They yanking him out the car. He like, what's up, man? I ain't resisting. At this point, you should see he's not a threat. But this pissed me off. See, if you've never been in a situation where you don't feel safe down a dark road in a certain part of town, lucky for you. But I've had way too many experiences in the small town that I'm from where I saw a lot of flags that represented something different. I done saw KKK rallies. Yes. Literal KKK, like real life KKK rallies growing up. And you telling me to pull over in a dark area, knowing what the history is? I think some of these laws need to be changed. It was another lady from Jacksonville in another area, got pulled over. She pregnant. This guy drew down on her, a cop. Cussed her out like it wasn't nothing. They talking to this man like he wasn't nothing. This man probably saved his life by keeping his cool. If he would have said one thing out of pocket, they would have attacked him. This man smiled the whole time. He was cooperative the whole time, and they treated him as if he was guilty of a crime. He was guilty of one crime, not pulling over. But he even stated that I didn't pull over for your safety and mine. And they trying to twist all of his words. They was like, why I need to pull over for my safety? Y'all have to go back and watch this other video. If you can't see that this was clear racial profiling, because he was pulled over, he was followed from a store when he was talking to another guy. And if anybody know, in the black community, when you talking to somebody at a store, they're going to automatically assume you buying drugs. They searched this man's car, didn't find nothing. He had a weapon in the trunk. He don't have a license for it. It's concealed in the trunk. Guess what they say? He put it in the trunk when he pulled over. He let his seat back. They wanted him to be guilty. They tried to find every excuse they can to make him feel guilty. And this stuff that pissed me off, because if all of y'all go to the back of the car and have a meeting, you're just going to agree with what your officer said. This is why we say if it's one bad cop and one good cop, but the good cop don't stop the bad cop, both of them bad cops. This just rubbed me different. This one rubbed me different because this guy cooperated. He put his hands out of the window. He was showing he wasn't a threat. He let the windows down so they could see in the car, and look how they still treated him. I get it. He should have pulled over, but I don't get it, because if he'd have pulled over in the dark, ain't no telling what would have happened. And these are the thoughts that I have when I get pulled over. What's going to happen now? Let me be cool. So it don't matter how cool you look. You still a threat, and you still wrong, and they still want you to be wrong. That's how I feel about that. I'm done. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comment section. Until the next time, peace.